Might make the screens go pop. Bang. The crib is over the top. The whip is over the top. I thought about letting her go, but I wasn't over the top.
Happy on the asset social, man. Loyalty over royalty, y'all niggas know the vibes.
Fuck your kill this beat, bitch.
Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, swim back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters, they shooting. I won't shake of they roof, Chris. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with your trees, then she give it though. When I see police, then we gang low. That's another piece, that's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get treachy. I got all this water on me like Fiji. Bitch, I'm posted up with hats and the sleazies. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Smoking the Zaza, they go straight to the Mata. Then I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his lata, then he dancing my chata. Whooped it, bitch, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. Bitch, I'm by my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your bitch back, she a groupie. She just swallow all my kids in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them gas out. I still got some racks stuffed in the trap house. Off the 42, I'm blowing her back out. I'm back on my bullshit, swim back with a full clip. They say I'm moving ruthless, and my shooters, they shooting. I won't shake of they roof, Chris.
Yeah.
No
matter how long it takes. Spiraling up, just like a rich nigga staircase. No fly zone, please stay the fuck out my airspace. Niggas say things behind backs that they wouldn't dare say. Know it's on sight when I see you, I'm working at Squarespace.
Yeah, top of the morning, I know that you thought I was dormant. Woke up early from shots that was swarming. A block from the outs, now the cops in the orbit. Cause somebody got popped, now they knocking on doors trying to find an informant. But I ain't seen Nathan, I'm minding my business. As God is my witness, the weapon gon' prosper that's forming against me. Nigga, I'm starving immensely. Know when I'm done with these songs, you gon' miss me. Ja Morant, I'm on my grizzly. You niggas just cuz, but no, not the ones in the big leagues. After the fall off, I promise I'm coming and selling out Wrigley's. Nigga, I'm just a product of poverty, full of narcotics to profit off quickly. My family tree got a history of users that struggle with demons, not really the hustler instincts. Therefore, often my pockets was empty. So while some of my partner was serving up rocks on the corners of project assemblies, me, I was starting to envy. Wanna be on the top where it's plenty. Wanna be in the spotlight where every bitch want me like Rihanna dropping new Fenty. What I see in the sky, the villas of Scylla can't reach up too high evidently. Nah, shit. I can't reach up too high evidently. Never seen no one driving a Bentley. I can't be out here mopping up Wendy's.
My life is all I have. My rhymes, my pen, my pad. And I done made it out the struggle, don't judge me. What you saying now won't budge me. Cause where I come from, so often people you grow with laying in a coffin. But I done made it through the pain and strife. It's my time now, my world, my life, my life.
Say what? The stuff that I seen got me traumatized. I let the K go when Johnny died. Swinging them motherfuckers side to side. We don't participate in with that squashy shit. All we believe in is homicide. I got a good heart, so I send teddy bears every time we make they mamas cry. I pray that my past ain't ahead of me, 21. When I'm in love, I love heavily, God. If you betray me, you dead to me, 21. I disrespect you respectfully, straight up. I got some partners who left this earth. Maybe the pain made it better, on God. Just know that they secrets is kept with, on God. I feel like the streets is in debt with me, dog. I gave my heart away to all the dog hoes, cause that's who accepted me, 21. I blame my pops for that shit, cause if he didn't fail, he could've corrected me, 21. Give all the props to my mama, cause no matter what, she always protected me, God. I promise you it ain't no checking me, God. Jump in the water, get wet with me, 21. 21. You on my money or wanna have sex with me? Can't let the odds of the law get the best of me. I get the answering, you get the testing me. I see chicken, you niggas is breasting me. Planted a seed, but that ain't a sesame. Can't let you niggas or bitches grow next to me.
My life is all I have. My rhymes, my pen, my pad. And I done made it out the struggle, don't judge me. What you saying now won't budge me. Cause where I come from, so often people you grow with laying in a coffin. But I done made it through the pain and strife. It's my time now, my world, my life, my life.
Run that back, Turbo. Only way you gon' get rich, you gotta have the right mind. Staying on my crazy, got that money where I reside. Came from out there, but I had to see the bright side. Nigga players guarantee we knock his lights out. I waited on my time so long. I waited on my time so long. Ride with my niggas if they right or wrong. Ride with my niggas right or wrong. We living on the water while they living in the moment. Jump right on the boat, I had them serving Benny Hunters. He not they don't leave with all these snakes and undercovers. I ain't have shit, but then I was in the Hunters. And I got right to that back, I had to take out my mama. Screaming gang, gang, shit, we about to take over the summer. I been way too humble, I ain't taking no more fumbles.
Hey, modern day, nigga, no don't do no tellin'. We got everything since they wanna know what we sellin'. Young and real records, we the real stuff. In the club, high kept it, made me feel better. Love it when it's cold outside, it's that kill weather. Me and Duke was side to side, back to back we steppin'. Phone don't know I keep it tucky bustin' if they try. Heard the op had died, fuck the other side. Hey, had to tell her. It's a couple real niggas left and we them niggas. And the tea was real good, it made me reconsider. Niggas want some smoke, thinking about who I'm gonna eat for dinner. Shit left you and can't start throwing the winner.
Only way you gon' get rich, you gotta have the right mind. Staying on my greasy, got that money where I reside. Came from out there, but I had to see the bright side. Nigga players guarantee we knock his lights out. I waited on my time so long. I waited on my time so long. Ride with my niggas if they right or wrong. Ride with my niggas right or wrong.
Ruthless nights, my hood was full of crime. Probably told myself I would get rich 10,000 times. Hood politics, my trap is this, 1,000 bands a pound. Slide on but Hurston and I hearse, my hood ain't saving lives. My hood ain't saving lives. I kept this shit so low, they only gon' know what I tell them. We put this shit together, we underneath one umbrella. It's real rap, real words you hear, and we like a letter. They free yet, about to free drinking, I'm feeling better. The street life, we turned the studio to a shelter. Yeah, I've been that guy, back in high school, I'm kicking my jelly. Look up in the eye. See if you tough and gon' pull the trigger. Just a prototype, playing, portraying you ain't a killer.
You gotta have the right mind. Staying on my greasy, got that money where I reside. Came from out there, but I had to see the bright side. Nigga players guarantee we knock his lights out. I waited on my time so long. I waited on my time so long. Ride with my niggas if they right or wrong. Ride with my niggas right or wrong.
I came from nothing, I had to go get it. I had to finesse up the game with. I done did everything for the niggas that I love who stuck in the chain gang. She be so weird, I'm steady watching all the niggas who yelling out gang gang. She be so different, I'm watching the niggas who bitch, be yelling out bang bang. Roll up a blunt of that Pluto, used to be deep, now I'm riding around Uno. I know some niggas who hustle but quick, cause they was doing this shit for too long. I remember niggas feeling like brothers, but now this shit feel like a group home. And I had told them I love them so much, to me it feel like you can't do wrong. I was trapping on the side of my granny crib, I was serving with 2 phones. I remember telling Julius, don't know what a paddock is, now it's 2 tone. Money make the world spin, the money make the girls grin. Been rapping since 2010, whoever thought I'd win. Why they sell a food stamp? I done grabbed the Euros on some cool shit. I'ma get it on my own. When I felt alone, I remember feeling useless. I remember serving to the cool kid. Twin got a 30 like a pool stick. Why you think your murders turned to news clip? When a nigga died, when his family cried, and I swear to God that he ain't do shit. I remember niggas being goofy, spending their last money on the Gucci. He just got fly just to get us some coochie. Went to jail riding around with a goofy. I can actually say I'm feeling like money. I remember riding around with 100. Had twin with me riding 100. Gucci bagged up with 5100s. Super motivated, come from a dungeon. Like, why you call a dungeon the trenches? It don't matter cause I'm bringing my niggas. Why you fall out with me just for attention? Niggas die when they pop up in my mess. Had the realest nigga tell you a pigeon. Took a perk and they got me on my feelings. The money make the world spin. The money make the girls grin. Been rapping since 2010. Whoever thought I'd win. The money make the world spin. The money make the girls grin. Been rapping since 2010. Whoever thought I'd win.
Man, I've been trapping since 2007. My mama was struggling. I had to help her from juvenile to penitentiary. I'm happy I can say I got it together. 53% of these niggas feminine. I am not a gangster, I am a gentleman. We the ones that handle murder like businessmen. Posting money on the ground, I invented that. I done came a long way from the middleman. I got here for an hour in the color, and I done gave 1,000 bowls to my brother. Them shit get serious when them bodies start coming up. I put a kid on the years, it's bigger now. Told my baby mom we need a bigger house. I'm too real for this shit, I done figured out. Got 1 foot in the street trying to pull it out. Keep it low key, she ain't running them out. She don't never want me to pull out. I ran it up to a loan from my house. I'm rocking clothes I can't even pronounce. Before the pandemic, I love me a drought. I ran it up in this motherfucker, 300 shots. That's enough in this motherfucker. Only the family is us in this motherfucker gang shit.
The money make the world spin. The money make the girls grin. Been rapping since 2010. Whoever thought I'd win. The money make the world spin. The money make the girls grin. Been rapping since 2010. Whoever thought I'd win.
Bagging up the mouse, we do the mouse stop. Had a ratchet in my coat, got a girl doing coke. We break up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy, if you bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. When I floated, I gave her a dose of, she was already hooked. If you always there for me, that's a really good look. I'm changing up your salary, cause I'm getting to know you. Tell me your availability, I want all of you. If it's like that, then it's like that. Got you lighting up like lightning. I smack you up, get feisty. Can't sabotage me. I said you gon' tell the world they floss. Thankful for when you're naughty. You're a good girl, but you're naughty. Don't you never miss out on Pilates. I let you stunt place the Bugatti. Damn God, this you with a body. Me and cheap girls say cheap, we do numbers, stay fly. Get the skin to you, then we fast forward. Yeah, staying low like a stash house. Yeah. Band all the band, dog, trap house, yeah. Made it with nothing, learned to swag out, yeah. Can't be defeated, I got mad sauce, yeah. Why would I front like it ain't my fault? Drink up and we smoke, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy, to bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't causing commotion. It is so right, had her soaking in the ocean. Yeah. Hit it all night, we was drinking and smoking. Yeah.
Drinking and smoking.
I done went from GG to BB to LV. I done fuck with Kiki and Lily and Nene. I text her so proud of you when I got my beat from CC. It is no way that you can know or see the things we see. She said she can tell every time that I lie through my teeth. Plus I know you had somebody else right here in my shit. Oh, you think you know my body? Pull up in that coupe with no shawty. I put rubies on my rollie, now their eyes bleed. I don't own no ice cream truck, just know my eyes freeze. Man, I read her text, she said, girl, I cranked. Man, I know she ducking off with her side me. Who you know gon' hit it raw, baby, besides me?
We drank up and we smoked, but she always do the most. It kinda turned me on the way she licking on my stones. My chains on antifreeze, it look like I made a clone. Wanna see you get more sassy, to bring out better emotions. She called me a god the way I floated in her ocean. She called me Messiah the way I floated in her ocean. Yeah, Jesus Christ, but I wasn't causing commotion. It is so right, had her soaking in the ocean.
I didn't fuck with you.
Tell you twice, yeah. I'm a thief for the night. I did some wrong, but I'm always right. Said I know how to shoot, and I know how to fight. If I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night. Look, if I call you babe, you babe for the day, or babe for the night. You not my wife. She wanna kill her, so fuck all night. I wanna fuck on the thigh, give me head all night. AP, big rocks, in the hood with the realest. 5K on the dinner, bring 300,000 to the dealer. I did some wrong, but I'm always right. Said I know how to shoot, and I know how to fight. If I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. I'm real discreet, like a thief in the night.
I'm rich, but I'm riding. I'm low on exotic. I'm about to fly out and go get me some. Nothing ain't sweet. All this money on me. 100 rats in the bag. That's 100 bun. Baby OG, I've been running these streets. Got the game from the shine on my mama's son. Learned about the triple cross when I was young, and I know I ain't going, so I keep a gun. I flew to Paris just to buy some Dior. She begging for attention, I don't see her. CIP pop, I wish that you can see us. Me and Cash Plus whenever I go real. I got some niggas in the street won't beat me. I got the industry trying to beat me. I just go Ray Charles, they can't see me. I'm in a Rolls Royce with a
did some wrong, but I'm always right. Said I know how to shoot, and I know how to fight. If I tell you once, I'll tell you twice. I'm real discreet, like a thief.
Oh yeah, yeah. Stick around, Ron. You might learn something, man. Stick around. You might learn a thing or two about you. We all talk about it, man.
When them get mad, confused and talking like we will have more than cash over. When I'm going like a samurai sword. When I'm going up with me thing one. Like a mistake you could. When I'm more than cash over. When I'm going like a samurai sword. When I'm going up with me thing one.
Yeah, stick around, boys.
Take me where you come and run the road. Damn the father, me must be worse. But me study, me must be worse. Water, also a water, you know them man, and it's a promise. You can't
Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. We are live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. And today, before I get into our normal routine, I'm going to say this because my co-host Prez in the building. I want all the smoke today. All the smoke. All that Queen smoke. I want it today. We're going to talk about this versus. You know what it is. DTFradio.com, the Fix Show. We're going to keep it such 1,000. We're going to talk music. I'm going to say what I'm going to say today. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? He feeling some type of way. He from Queens. You know what I'm saying? He's here. Prez here. Alexa, what's up? She's here. We got Sky Banks in the background. She ready. You know what I'm saying? She already won her drink. Where the cups at? We got the cup? All right, we got the cup. Sky Banks won her drink already. She don't even want to wait to get on the chair. She want the drink. I said, we got the drinks. Black Bottle Boys, we here. You know what I'm saying? But Epidemic, real quick, man. What's up, man? How you doing? I can't hear you, man. A little bit. Okay, let me see. Go ahead. What?
Check.
All right, man. We here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Can't complain.
Okay, I just wanted. I told you, man. You know what I'm saying? I was right. I just want to ask you a quick preliminary question.
Yeah.
Did you just see a win last night, or did you see something else?
I seen somebody get slaughtered last night.
Okay, that's what you saw. Okay, cool. It's cool.
But they were showing each other love. But yeah, it was slaughter.
Okay, we don't start out there, man. What you got going on this week, man?
You see,
we gonna talk.
We're not gonna start there after you ask the question. But all right, cool.
I just want to see where his brain is at right now. Hold on, go ahead.
Cool.
Go ahead, we gonna talk about it.
Well, I'm gonna be biased because Ja's home.
No, we're not gonna talk about it right now. How you doing, man? What you got coming up?
Tomorrow gonna be inside Crisis with Kevo Lawyers and Labels.
Shout out to Kevo Lawyers and Labels.
That's why ENC's doing their little thing tomorrow. So I'm there support as DJ, handling all the music. Saturday I'm working with DJ Suave Luciano. I'm be up inside Tilly's.
Suavo.
And Sundays I'm regular back at Crisis.
Right. Okay, Prez, what's up? Prez back. What's up, man? What you got going on? You all right?
I'm back for a second. I gotta go to Atlanta tomorrow.
Right.
We coming right back though.
Right. What you got going on this week, man?
Oh man, just a lot of work. We got a lot of meetings. We had some meetings this week. We got some meetings tonight actually, and next week, and they're going well. So I'm just feeling good about that, So shout out Waves.
Right.
Black Bottles popping.
Right.
Yeah, Trace was driving with it. You forgot he had the BMW bouncing that shit up and down. Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah, but we chilling, man. It's gonna be a good week.
Well, Money Bags, what up on the IG, man? Yeah, man. I just gotta say, man, we got that 6-year anniversary coming up, man. 6 years on this station. We appreciate everybody who has been a part of the Fix Show since 2015. We done had so many guests. We was talking about this over the weekend, Prez. Yeah. We done had so many dope guests on the show. Just to name a few, man, we had Little Mama up in here the first year of our show. We had Graf, you know what I'm saying? We had Pete Rock. We had Dina Howard, Donnell Jones. We done had so many people on the show, man. Shout out to all the up-and-coming artists who have been on the show, who are doing their thing too, who was here from the beginning, and we was able to see y'all grow. We appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to all the hosts who have been a part of this team throughout the years, man.
Yes,
Salute
sir.
to y'all. You know what I'm saying? 6-year anniversary. We still don't know what we're going to do, but 6-year anniversary coming up October 21st. You know what time it is. Did those come with lids? Or
yes,
no?
they came with lids.
Yeah, let's make sure we got the lids. You know what I'm saying? We just got the
The memo.
We just got the memo.
We got the memo.
We don't want the big
big bosses.
bosses. Yeah, we don't want the big bosses shutting us down after 6 years. You know what I'm saying? Mark, what's up, man?
What's up,
Porter
Mark?
Bands, what's up, man? DJ Got What You Need, what's up, man? Everybody, a lot of people coming in on this live, man. We gonna talk about this version. Everybody want to hear what I got to say.
Yeah, man.
Right. Everybody want to hear what I got to say. We gonna talk about it, man. He gonna get into an argument with me like he always do. But we here, man.
Yeah.
Black Bottle Boys, I'm here. I was gonna bring the blue bottle out, but I don't know what Skybank drink. You know what I'm saying? I brought the white bottle out. I don't know what Skybank drink. You know, I don't know what management drink. You know what I'm saying? So we brought out the white bottle, the Lux Truck.
That's always a go-to. It's like easy and smooth.
Right, you know what it is. The white bottle out, you know?
Copy that.
Shout out to Alexa. Yo, we had a dope time at Polygons last week, man. You know, the food was amazing.
That food was...
Shout out to DJ Nuff, Sony. We was chilling with the originals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tony Touch, Rich Medina.
Yeah.
Shout out to
HP.
Puerto Rican
Shout out
Rob.
Luke.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. We had a good time, some good food.
My goodness.
Woo, man.
I went home dreaming about that. I still have food left over. I went home.
Right,
I gotta go back there.
Maybe next week. Maybe next week we go back.
Spanish food different was there. Like that Spanish food, that was different. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, man.
I'm used to my little bodega Spanish food in Queens, and that shit don't hit like that hit. Like,
Right. Nah, I like the spot. And the bouncer was dope.
Oh, yeah.
But shout out to the bouncer G. Big G. Shout out to Big G, man. He showed us
man.
mad love. You know what it is. But let's not waste no more time. We got Sky Banks here. We're gonna get to her in a second. Shout out to management. She's here. She in the background. Good blazer on. I see.
Hey.
So okay. So we normally don't jump into this conversation. Like we normally don't even talk about, have a whole discussion about verses. Am I right? We normally don't. We give our little 1-2 opinions and we keep it moving.
I mean, albums is out too, though. Albums is out too.
Right.
I don't know if you got a chance to listen to AZ album. Shout out AZ. That
I haven't heard it yet.
Have you heard it?
Haven't heard it yet.
I haven't heard the album, but I got the record that was produced by the new song with I think
Jaheim.
Yeah, that one. I have that joint with Jaheim on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Shout out to AZ. We just dropped the sneaker with MU and the Athletics. You know what it is.
Yeah.
We here. And since I represent Ewing Athletics, I gotta say shout out to Benny the Butcher. We about to put out a sneaker with him.
I see the.
So shout out to the whole Benny the Butcher team. You know what's going down with that. You feel me?
I saw that preview. It was dope.
And just real quick, before the end of the year, we're gonna have some huge guests on this show. I got on the red phone.
More huge guests.
I got on the red phone, and we gonna close out the year with some really, really huge guests. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to give it out right now. You know what I'm saying?
We still got
we still got time.
Anniversary.
Yeah, we still got the anniversary.
So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot to get into.
Right. Shout out to that Uzi. You see the brand new Fix Show hats.
Bad
you know what
man.
I'm saying? I gotta get Prez this white shirt. We gotta get him a shirt. We gotta get him a white shirt. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, man. A lot of people saw what they say was a loss to Fat Joe. That's what a lot of people saw. So we're gonna start off with Epidemic. We're gonna get into this verses. Epidemic, talk to me real quick about what you saw, what you thought from a DJ standpoint and from a fan personal standpoint. All right?
All right. Well,
jump into it, man.
I'm gonna say Fat Joe was playing records that wasn't his records at first. That there was no reason for him to play that DJ Khaled record because he had nothing to do with that DJ Khaled record. It wasn't Terror Squad versus Ja Rule. It was Ja Rule versus Fat Joe. And that's coming from DJ's perspective. Like, that's how it was. Like, you know, I expected more from Fat Joe. Like,
Let me drink some champagne.
Please do.
Fat Joe.
Please do.
That, you know, I know about. And it didn't matter what the crowd knew about. And then he tried to do the Jadakiss thing up there. And that was a total flop. That was so corny to me, trying to bully him on stage. Like, that was so corny. Like, Fat Joe, I don't know, man. And then he dissed Lil Mo and Vita. And then that was horrible.
It was just them? Or I thought he was just saying whatever bitches was back there. I didn't even.
Well, yeah, really true.
It could have been all of them. It could have been the
true.
cameraman. It could have been. It could have been.
That's true. That's true. And then you know, I guess from a fan's perspective, like, you know, I was never really a Fat Joe fan. Like, you know, I wasn't waking up listening to Fat Joe. You know, and like, I'm gonna stay with home team. Like, I was in Queens a lot when I was coming up. I came up on the Desert Storm Tornado Gang. So, you know.
Those clue tapes was heavy.
So, you know, I have like over 70 mixtapes under that Desert Storm logo. So he's like, you know, that's the side I'm on.
All right. I hear you. Prez, what's up, man?
Yo, what's up?
Talk to me. We gonna start off light. You know what I'm saying?
I'm asking.
I want you to tell me what you saw, how you felt from a fan.
Why we can't get into your perspective? Because honestly,
I want to hear you.
I don't understand that you have a different. I don't even. I can't wrap my brain around.
What did you see? How did you feel from a fan standpoint and from a management? Your artist manager. So how did you feel? Just talk to me.
Oh man, I felt like the way everybody else felt, if I could just say that. And that was that there was, number one, unsportsmanlike conduct on the field. It was a lot of that. I mean, come on, he consistently disrespected women for no reason. Women, I'm not even calling out who it was. It was women. Unnecessarily. So that right there was an L for me. I don't give a shit. If you won with the records, you still took an L with that for me. I got a mother. I got sisters. You know what I'm saying? I got a beautiful black queen. There's no way in the world that I'm gonna sit there and let a guy, entertainment guy, you ain't no comedian. You feel me? You ain't got no, you can't get no pass with that. That's off that. Now getting to the music was trash. He played a bunch of what you would call hip hop records. Cool. Jada did one of them, like you said. Jada did one freestyle, dropped it. It was crazy. It was hard. Cool. Leave it alone. And then he went back to the hits, the Lox hits. The Jadakiss hits. He didn't sit there and play a bunch of street records. I thought I was listening to a mixtape up there when every time Fat Joe went up there. He was killing the vibe. Ja would play a hit and then he come with some boom bap. And then you playing pun records. I produced it. No, you did not. Executive produce. So what? Now we executive producing? We letting Nelly get up there and perform his own records? What are we doing? What did you see? Because what are we doing? It was a Ja Rule versus Fat Joe. I thought it could have been Ja Rule versus St. Louis. It could have been Ja Rule versus Fat Joe. I mean, what we doing? You had Remy up there majority of the show. I mean, hello? Hello? What we doing? Now, I mean, was Ja not playing hits? Answer me that one question. Hits. I don't, whether you like them or not, whether you was feeling them, whether you was on Ja's side or not, nigga, you heard those records when they came out. You come on. There was ain't nothing else to say. Man. What are you talking about? Go ahead. Go ahead, cuz tell me something. Tell me something that's gonna make me say, oh, you know what, Trace? Wow. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me also add that we saw some good hip-hop culture type feel. Okay, let's not discredit what music did get. Music did get a good show. Music got the people got a good entertainment. It was cool for it was a great show. So we're not going to discredit Versus. Shout out what they doing up there. It's great for the hip hop community. So we're not going to discredit what the show was, what it was to the hip hop culture. So we're going to give them that too. But outside of that, I saw Ja up there. Shout out Queens, man. I saw Ja up there just enjoying sipping water. He was on the side sipping water. Like he was like, I'm take a seat for a second and sip some water. I was like, that's my nigga, man. Shout out Woodhall, man. Be outside. What's up, man?
Okay. I hear you. That's it.
Yo,
that's how you feel?
For right now, that's how I'm feeling, man.
Okay. So this is, I always keep it 1,000 here. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I hope so.
I don't always keep it 1,000 on here.
I'm saying right now, I'd hope so.
Okay. So I'm gonna continue to keep it 1,000 on the show. You know what I'm saying? And I will say that Ja Rule received the look that he needed and that he deserved as an artist. He got that look. You understand what I'm saying?
Needed.
Yeah, he needed that. You want to know why he needed that? Because a lot of people, from what I read, from what I read, and from what I see, I'm just going by what I see and what I read, people weren't really feeling Ja Rule like that no more, regardless of whatever. So as a fan of the culture, I thought that it was a good look for him. He deserved that, and he needed that. That's just my opinion.
Copy.
You understand what I'm saying? Did he do a good job? Yes, I think he did a good job by curving a lot of blows that was being thrown at him. You know what I'm saying? Verbally, you know what I'm saying, and all that. So I think he did a good job sticking to his script, playing the joints that he needed to play. You know what I'm saying? My money was on Fat Joe. I'm not gonna lie. My money was on Fat Joe. I just think that people saw it differently than I did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I looked at it like, and I said this in a little video clip, I believe, so that I posted, that I archived, and having conversations with people that were talking about the joints. My main thing was that people thought that Fat Joe ain't have no records. Fat Joe got records.
He didn't play him last night.
Hold on a second. Fat Joe got records. You understand what I'm saying? Does he have the same amount of number one hit records as Ja Rule? No. But he still got hit records. You understand what I'm saying? I never said Fat Joe was going to blast him out the park. You know what I'm saying? I just said that Fat Joe got hits and people better not get it twisted. And I think he proved that point yesterday. I think so. Hold on a second. If you look at, you got Tidal? If you got the Tidal app, pull up the Tidal app. They already got song for song what was played yesterday. If you look at the tracks that Fat Joe had played, they were hit records, whether they street hits, club hits, radio hits, whatever it was. Were they number one hits?
What's a street
I
hit?
never spoke on that. Hold on. I never spoke on that. But My Lifestyle, the remix, and the original, one of the hardest records in New York. If
Don't
you
know the words.
What?
Don't know the words.
You don't have to know the words. It's one of the hardest records ever in New York.
In the streets.
You crazy. I shot you with Foxy Brown, Prodigy, everybody on that. That was a hard record.
Okay.
That was a hard record.
20 records.
The only one that I thought that people wasn't going to remember or probably missed was the joint that he did with, forgot what his name is, but it was called I Won't Tell. The R&B record, the first R&B record. Huh?
With Dre from Cool and Dre.
Nah, but I forgot
Jay
who
Holiday.
was
Jay Holiday.
Jay Holiday. I thought that was a hard record. I always play the record. Was it a hit record? It wasn't a hit record. I don't even know if it peaked. You understand what I'm saying?
Every record Ja played peaked.
But people kept saying that that Fat Joe ain't got no female records, and he got a whole bunch.
He didn't play them all last night.
Whether they were number ones or not, it don't matter. He still got the records, and that was my point.
Right.
The records that
has records.
Hold on. The records that he played, yes, were his records. If you featured on the record, how many people played
He was
featured?
not featured.
Hold on.
He was not
How many
featured on that
people
pun record.
Prior to that event, how many people who came before Fat Joe and Ja Rule played feature records on Versus already?
Everybody played feature records.
All right, so you can't
wasn't
come and
on the
say
record.
he can't play those records.
He wasn't on the record.
You don't know if he executive produced or whatever. We can look it up right now. If he said he executive produced a record or produced a record or whatever the case, he has a right to.
Do you know the difference between executive producing and producing?
He has a right to play the record.
That's not true.
If he was a part of the record, he has a right to play the record.
That's not true.
You bugging out, man.
That's not true. That's not true.
You bugging out.
As an artist,
you telling me
this is not a producer battle.
Hold on a second. So you telling me when Keith Sweat played,
he wrote it.
He wrote it.
He wrote it.
Doesn't matter.
He wrote it.
It doesn't
his record.
matter.
It is his record.
So whether you write it, produce it, or not, produce, whatever, it's still your record.
That's not a producer.
It's still your record.
No, it's not, Trace.
If your name is on the record, it's your record too. You can use the record.
No, it's not. No, you can't. As an artist, no, you can't. Come on, Trace. You're giving him a pass. You're giving him a out here. You're giving like, listen, man. This is an escape route right here.
No, it's not an escape route. It's the truth.
Trace has the escape route for you, Joe, here, bro.
So we can't go back and we can't see other people doing the same thing that Fat Joe
Nobody
did.
has ever, no artist has ever came out and played a record and was like, hey, I executive produced this.
Nobody did that on the Versus.
Nobody has done that.
Nobody's done that.
Nobody's done
okay,
that.
so we gonna do that research and come back to that next week. We're gonna do that research, right?
I've watched almost.
We're gonna do that research, right?
There is.
We're gonna do that research, right? We're gonna do that research. That's my point, right? Right? They said
cool.
pun records.
All right, cool. You know
they
what?
said
No problem,
pun
Trace.
records.
No problem.
They said pun records,
No
right? He
problem.
played pun records.
No problem, Trace. I give him.
Ja Rule played 2 DMX records. He played He played 2 records with Jay-Z.
Featured on the song.
So what?
Oh my gosh! All right, so that
Fat Joe was featured on Twins with Big Pun. So why couldn't he do that? Why couldn't he do that?
So what about the song that he played that he was not on?
Which song was that?
I don't know the name of this shit. I don't know the name of it, but he played a record that he wasn't on. He had Nelly play a record. He had Ashanti out the whole.
You can't talk about Ashanti because Ja Rule brought her out first.
Ashanti, Remy Ma. Yeah, Remy Ma.
Ja Rule had features too who came out.
I'm not even complaining about the features. I love the features, honestly.
Okay.
Until Shorty came out, he's like, oh, somebody needs to feed. You need to feed your artist.
Okay, hold on one second. Now,
come on, bro.
Okay. When it comes to certain things that was said and done on that verses, do I agree with it? No, I don't agree with certain things that was said and done.
Certain
from
that was crazy.
From a certain, you know what I'm saying? From a fan standpoint, I thought certain things was like, damn, that was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I will agree with y'all on that. You feel me?
Mm.
The comments about the ladies, fucked up. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I am not justifying any of those actions. He did say after he said certain things, this is a war. We here. Shout out to my lady. Right. Hold on. He did say that. He did say that.
We're not doing that.
But I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it.
All right.
I'm just saying what I saw. Right. That's what was said. That's what I saw. Right. My main point, and it was proven, is that Fat Joe got records.
I didn't hear him last night.
He got records.
I ain't hear him.
Whether he played all of them or not, he got records. My money was on Fat Joe. If everybody if everybody says that Ja Rule, if everybody says Ja Rule won, cool. I still think that Fat Joe proved the point as far as his catalog.
He wanted to go against 50.
That's just me.
Yo, Eb.
That's just me.
Yo, Eb.
That's just me.
Eb, as a DJ, he wanted to go against 50 Cent. Do you think he would have? What would 50 Cent have done with that same Fat Joe last night? What was your?
Hold on. I got comments right here on the Instagram. They said, "Bruh, it's hip hop. It was a battle. The sensitivity is ridiculous."
That's not sensitivity. Come on, that's more.
But even Fat Joe later on in the show corrected himself from that comment that he said.
He tried to.
So if that was the case, then it's not a point about being sensitive. It's a point about a respectful thing.
Yeah, that was morally respect. Come on, we got this.
I get it. Like I said, I get it. I agree. I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all on a lot of things. My main point is that he got records.
He found
and that
pun.
was proof. And that was proven.
What if he found pun?
So what are you talking about? Was this a popularity contest last night? Was it a popularity contest?
How much money he gave? Oh, everybody's rich. Everybody, nigga, I want to hear your music. I don't give a fuck about your money.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Oh, Birkin bags.
Can I ask you a question?
Keep that wisdom hits.
No, I don't care about the gifts.
All the antics was corny.
So I'm asking you.
He found pun.
I'm asking you. As a fan of music.
Kid, show me those produced records.
As a fan of music, he did not prove that he got records yesterday.
I know. I listen to Fat Joe. I know his music.
Epidemic, you feel the same way?
Yeah, like those records to me that he played were lukewarm.
Yeah,
it don't matter what it was. It don't matter what it was. He played his records.
You know he got records.
I'm a stick behind what I said. He got records.
Yeah, all artists have records.
He got records.
All right.
He got records.
All right.
I admitted on the show. Does he have as many #1 hit records as Ja Rule? No.
All right. So
he does have platinum albums.
Okay.
He does have gold certified albums. This is a fact.
All right. So
am I lying?
Of course, he has hits. He has plaques. He's been out.
Am I lying?
He's been out for 30 years. He's old.
He is a platinum artist. He is a gold artist.
Nah, of course. There's a lot of those.
He's been on the charts plenty of times. Is this not a fact? Epidemic. We DJs.
He didn't play.
We're not talking facts right now.
I'm pretty sure. Epidemic and DJ Trace could play a better Fat Joe DJ set than he played records last night. I'm just saying, like as a DJ standpoint, I'm sure you could put a Fat Joe mix together and have the club jumping, had a party rocking for a good minute or two, for a second with a nice little mix, bro.
In the beginning, nobody knew those records he had with DMX and Jay-Z.
Yes, we did.
Nobody was singing those.
Yes, we did.
Nobody was singing those.
We knew every job.
Nobody was singing those.
Yes, we did.
Who said in the beginning when
Job records, nobody knew them.
What?
You crazy? Huh? Every Job record that was played was a.
Nobody was singing that first record that he played. Nobody. He played three records that nobody knew.
That's not true.
What?
Which record you talking about?
Pull up the list.
He's talking about the first 3 records.
Pull up the list.
When he was
Shout out to DJ Sky. Hold on.
Come on.
DJ Sky said Joe left out a lot of records. Do I agree with that? You're right.
All right. So then
you're right.
That's obvious. That's
my main point, and I'm gonna stick by it. He got records. He got records.
Okay,
he got hit records.
Oh my God. All right. So look, let's put it like this, Trace. You are correct that Fat Joe has records.
Hit records.
Let me just let's make it
right. We can pull it up.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
As your people are saying,
people are saying it on the live.
He left out those hit records during the versus battle. Leave it. That's all we're saying.
Okay.
So then,
look,
what's the argument?
Ja played some joints nobody knew.
Okay, cool.
I'm not the only one who saw that.
All right, cool. So how old is this person? Come on, tell me your age, my guy.
It don't look. You can talk to him. He's right there.
Sit back. We knew every Ja record that was played.
Look, I was happy when Vita came out. I was like, oh shit, Vita.
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? I was happy. I was happy when Vita came out. Did I think the features needed to happen? I was upset that there was other people on the stage. I wanted it to be a one-on-one battle, straight up and down. That's what I wanted. As a fan.
Yo, look at this. You see this?
You know what I'm saying?
Big Queen.
As a fan. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not.
Y'all see what we doing?
I'm not lying. I wanted to see.
Y'all see how I came today? Y'all see how I came in today, right? Come on.
Both of those dudes was ready to bring out features. They said it before the even verses came out.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That was planned.
I thought we settled it. I thought we said, yo, he got hit records. He didn't play him, and that was that. That was verses. That was the verses. He got hit records. Hits.
That's my main point. I'm going to stick by that.
Copy that.
Okay.
So every artist that comes into verses, just know you guys, you have hit records. We know you guys have hit records. If you don't play them at the verses, Trace is going to bat for you to say, hey, don't worry, guys. He lost, but he has hit records. All right, guys, go Google, go title.
See, now you're going hard. Now I'm gonna be the asshole that everybody wants me to be. You know what's funny? You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
You know what's crazy?
Go ahead.
The same people who were probably rooting for Ja was the same people buying the mixtapes when 50 Cent was going in on them. Talking about that 50 destroyed him and everything.
I mean,
it's probably the same people.
Oh man!
So I'm not even trying to go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to go there. We talking music. We talking about being a fan. I came here keeping it a buck. Did Ja Rule do his thing? Yes. I'm stand behind my opinion. My opinion is I still think that Fat Joe got big hit records.
All right. So
he can't be treated like he didn't contribute mad big hits to this culture. You can't treat him like that.
He should have played them then Trace. He should have played those hit records that we respect him for.
That's your point. That's your
it.
point. Okay.
We would have loved to know that all you contributed with these hit records. We would have loved to hear them last night. So we can go, woo, and then Ja plays his and we go, woo, and then you play yours and we go, woo. But no, we was Ja, woo.
Look, I got people on the gram agreeing with
Fat
what
Joe,
I'm saying.
he was sitting there like, oh, hold on, which one is that one? Hold on.
So nobody was singing Fat Joe records.
Of course we was singing Fat Joe. Well, I know the couple of the Cool and Dre records because I fuck with Cool and Dre as producers. Those are
if y'all two motherfuckers is standing in front of me saying that y'all didn't know a bunch of those records that were played.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't.
Fuck out of here. I'm not believing that.
I'm not gonna
believing that.
Like a lot of the Fat Joe records, I don't really know. Like
I didn't know.
Wow. I know.
That's like a smack in the face.
To who?
To who though? But I'm just being honest.
Smack in the face.
Nah, man.
I'm just.
You knew the Fat Joe records too. See, but hold on. All right, let's we gonna bring him up. We gonna bring him in a second.
We gonna bring him up right now.
But you gotta understand, like, even though I'm a DJ, if I'm gonna play a record, I'm gonna play records that's impactful.
That's what this is for.
And
but this is what I'm talking. Impactful to who?
I want to know.
Those are street records.
I want to know for the people that knew all those Fat Joe records, how they hit.
Look,
how they hit when Ja played his records.
I'll tell it to you like this. Every song that was played by both artists, I play in my sets. Every song.
But that's you.
You play those Fat Joe records.
Song.
You play all those Fat Joe.
When I'm in certain situations, I play those records.
Oh gosh.
I play those records.
Remind me to never come to those sessions that you play in those records. Because I don't know them. I don't know them.
It's hip hop.
And I don't know.
You might not know them, but there's a whole bunch of people that do.
And I'm pretty sure that age group is not my age group, which is all good. And at the same time, you got to understand that for the time being, You should have played your hit records.
You can't discredit Fat Joe, bro.
Fat Joe, like Ja was saying the whole night, Fat Joe been putting out music way before he was out putting out music. So
he's still
that's
putting
all
out hit records.
Oh my gosh, he should have played them. So we gonna just leave that alone. I don't understand why we gonna keep. Why you let Marcus just get watery? What you doing?
Okay, that's that.
Yeah.
We all said our piece.
Let's get into the love for the hip hop.
Right. Let's get into it. So you have a special guest here today.
Culture. Yes.
She go by the name of Sky Banks. Sky Banks is in the building. All right, Epidemic. We're gonna get into a quick break. We're gonna bring Sky Banks up, and when we come back, Sky Banks is gonna be live with us here on the Fix Show. DTFradio.com. Let's go, Epidemic.
Jeez. I thought he was gonna jump right into the artist. He threw me off.
I thought you was ready. You gotta have a song ready. Okay, we gonna talk. We gonna keep it going.
You got it.
We gonna keep it going.
I got a song. I got a song right now.
I got a song right now.
Play a Fat Joe song.
Play some Queen shit.
Play a Fat Joe song.
He said play Fat.
Y'all wild.
I was about to play my new single.
Y'all wildin', man. Go ahead.
Biden executive produced this, but I worked on the album.
Shout out to all the young people who act like Fat Joe ain't got records.
Who's you know what? I'm not gonna say no comment.
We talk about love, we get up enough for that. Love alone. Them feel say every day we are give one another gunshot. We rise above. Rise up. Yeah. Well, watch out then. We see a shot of every minute, me brother, where they show some love in the ghetto, so we gonna be okay. Cause where there is love, there gotta be hope. So hold on firm and remember to pray.
The same face I get up and see every day. More time I don't stress on it, I get your way.
So where there is love,
there gotta be hope. So hold on firm and remember to pray.
Them say that we hopelessly heading to those cats. Them still over rising, the devil no love that.
They make sure gun dead and the youth them a bust shot. They make sure judge steady and the baby a bun crap.
Surely the old time living a comeback. Too wild juvenile with the share in a bun back.
Can them realize why come at a high price? Don't get the doors cold and in a prison no nice.
So we stand the fight up, we rise up above that. Some gang go fight, some a pull on a jump shot.
You know what does the rhythm them a bust like gunshot. Get a youth straight and we done chat.
We see a shot of every minute, me brother, where they show some love in the ghetto, so we gonna be okay.
Let's go. That new Spragga Band featuring Bounty Killer.
So,
this one's called Remember to Pray.
Remember to pray.
The same face I get up and see every day. More time I don't stress on it, I get your way. So where there is love, there gotta be hope. So hold on firm and remember to pray. Unpredictable, them never see it. The war done and no politician do it.
I just see you, them a wise up a link in the street, come together like brother and make crime decrease. Boom.
Another brute force we use by police. If I not a civil war, we must lose the beast.
Yeah. Well, if I get a youth, I try out a east and I forward up above, or you go link with the priest. Yeah.
But down here they get enough dancer keep. Get a girl, them a roll out in a style pre-release.
And ups and downs, around, so right, yes, I meet. The love conquer them and Babylon get defeat. Boom. We see a shot of every minute, me brother, where they show some love in the ghetto, so we gonna be okay. Cause where there is love, there gotta be hope. So
let's go. DTFradio.com, the Fix Show.
I get up and see every day. More time I don't stress on it, I get your way. So where there is love, there gotta be hope. So hold on firm and remember to pray.
Them said that
we are live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com right now in the studio. Our one and only guest. We here. We good. We got Sky Banks in the building. Yo. What's up, Sky Banks?
Yo, what's
Can
good?
I say Miss Banks?
Of course.
How you doing, Miss Banks?
Listen.
You good? You got the champagne? You good? Shout out to Bel Air.
Yes, shout out to Bel Air.
Right.
Nice right now.
Right. Shout out to management in the background. Okay. So what's up, Miss Sky Banks? What brings you to the Fix Show? What you got going on out there? Please introduce yourself to our viewers, our listeners. Let people know who you are, where you from.
I'm a upcoming artist from Brooklyn, New York.
Dope artist, by the way.
Fire artist.
There you go.
I just dropped a single named No Discussions that's out right now on every streaming platform.
Right.
I dropped the video to it. It's on YouTube. It's out right now on YouTube.
Right.
I got a couple hot records out right now that's also streaming on every platform. So when you search up my name, everything will pull up. And I'm just out here grinding right now. Like right now, this is my my grinding years. Like I'm just out here trying to, prove,
establish yourself,
establish
right
goals, and just show people who I am and more as an artist, and let people get to know me more as an artist.
So right now you're more like in the introduction phase of your career. You're introducing yourself to people.
Yes.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope. Real quick, I got to give you the disclaimer. I don't know if my co-host Prez gave it to you. I got to give it to management back there too. We keep it a buck on here. I'm the asshole of the show. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna say that I love everything and everything's dope. If I like it, I'm gonna tell you I like it. If I don't, I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. Okay. That's cool. That's cool, management. You good? Okay, right. Okay, so we got the disclaimer. Shout out to DJ Epidemic. He on the set. He's here. So what part of Brooklyn you from?
I'm from Flatbush.
Shout out to Flatbush. Flatbush.
BK, home.
This is we had a couple Flatbush people, right? Shout out to Flatbush. Flatbush
Right.
working.
Yeah,
Flatbush working, man. We had a couple people from Flatbush on the show already, man. Brooklyn is always producing dope artists, man. You know what I'm saying? Even artists on the come up. I think so. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had.
And Brooklyn stick together, man. They got that's a heavy borough. They they support each other.
Right.
So
Right. So, Ms. Banks, how long you been doing this?
I've been making music since I was 16 years old. So I've been recording since for about like 5 years now, or longer.
Right.
I've been recording for like 5 years or longer.
Right.
I first put out music about like 2 to 3 years ago.
That was your
when you say
my
music,
first song, my first song I ever dropped.
Right. 2, 3
You remember
years
the name
ago.
of it? Come on, you gotta get the nostalgic
My
feeling.
first song I ever dropped
Yeah.
was
Why nobody ever know they old stuff?
No, but no. You know why I asked a nostalgic question? Because I always be like, is it like, is it like was it a moment? Was it a feeling?
Right.
I watched the interview.
my first video was my Into That. It was actually a drill song.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I know I shot a video right after that. It's probably why.
Nah, as an artist, I already know y'all doing everything. Y'all going in. Yeah, you start going.
We keep it a buck here. If you know, you know. If you forgot, you forgot.
That's a fact. But I always want to know, because I feel like for the artists, especially when they coming up, when they starting, it's always everything right now is just it's like kind of in the moment you can see it, but it's a blur. It's gonna become a blur. Everything's gonna be. It's moving so fast. Like you said, you're doing videos, you're doing shows, you're doing radio. Somebody gonna want you to come through and pop out to their joint. So right now, everything gonna just be a kind of like more of a blur until it really starts to kind of like slow down and settle in a little bit more, and then you'll be able to have. I would say, and personally, from my experiences,
it does slow down, but I personally feel like.
Not slow down.
Crazier.
Yeah. It's always
right. So. Can I backtrack a little bit if you don't mind? So you said 3 years ago. That's what, 2018?
Yeah.
2018 was a different year in music. You know what I'm saying? It's 2021 right now. Like from that point till now, what has changed for you as an artist?
What has changed for me
What has changed for you as an artist from that point where you put out your first joint to now? We had the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? 2021, 2020. You know what I'm saying? Everybody working. Everybody like, we going to make it. 2019, everybody working towards that. 2018, everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, what has changed for you since 2018?
So since 2018 till now, okay, personally, I've learned a lot of things about music and just the industry and how it works and certain things you need to learn, like how to move in this. So that's what changed for me personally.
That's dope.
Like what?
Like my mental state. Like you gotta be strong. You can't show emotion. You can't let your emotions take over.
That's dope.
You feel me?
You gotta have tough skin in this business.
Very
tough skin. Right.
Very tough skin. So it's like little things that I learned in the past years personally, and then just as an artist, like I've gained so much different supporters, and that's been the biggest thing for me. Like I really gained, like even my followers just like went up naturally, and just from 2018 to now, from having 300 to 10.3K is like, that's natural. So it's like, that's a change for me. Those are supporters, people who mess with my music.
Right.
So what did you do? What did you do different that you feel has helped you gain those followers?
I feel like I just stayed myself. That's what I really did, because like, even it's crazy because in 2018, my first song that I was telling you about, Into That, is a drill song. And I was talking fast, like I was talking how they talking now, but I've been doing that since 2018, and I'm a female. And the boys in my hood know that. The boys who got famous and turned into celebrities, they know that. Like that, I've been rapping like that. So once I started dropping music, I started getting that buzz, and then I seen that people liked it. So I just kept dropping my own sound. Like I used to drop like weird songs too. Like I feel like they're weird because they're different, they're unique.
Right. He loves different music.
Yeah. So songs like that, and I was just being real. So people attracted to me more.
So the reason why I ask is because I'm trying to dig into your history and your personality, because like when people have a certain amount of followers, it's not only your music and your craft, but it's your personality, is certain things that you do. Do you talk to your fans and your supporters on Instagram? If people DM you, do you respond? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do different that you think is different from everybody else that really helps you gain these supporters and these followers?
Well, like I said, really my music, but then again, I was doing little things to help my followers go up too. I was at a point in time, I was making some Dear Diary videos, and I made like 4 different Dear Diary videos.
That's different.
People like comedians was hitting me up, big comedians,
rocking with them.
Yeah, like.
And you stopped that, or you
Funny Marco hit me up.
You stopped that, or you still doing it?
I stopped that.
Why? That helped you, right? You say it helped you, right? So why did you stop?
It really is no reason why I stopped. I just
You feel like you didn't need it anymore? You said the truth.
It's a moment.
I feel like I'm a person that goes based off of my moments in life and stuff.
So that's something.
I guess I was probably having more fun at that time, and then probably things started getting more serious.
Like your music is probably
so it switched up.
Yeah.
No, that's cool. When you're in the music business, there's certain things that work for you for a certain amount of time, and then you got to move on and do something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to dig into your, you know what I'm saying? Dig into your history, dig into, you know what I'm saying, who Sky Banks really is. You feel me?
I'll tell you, for most part, how I came across was through management. I had been coming across a page, and I was just like, I seen how much, she was promoting. Then I went to her page, and I noticed one thing about her page on Instagram. It was how she kind of like advertises, markets, whatever. I don't never go to your page, and there's never too much stuff on your page. So, and it's always current. So for me, I was like, okay, well, I see that's kind of different. Most people just post up everything they do, all types of pictures, all types of whatever. So I'm big on, before I even heard any music, I'm like, the look is there. You feel me? You got to have the look first. You got to be able to have that type of, would I want to listen to this person have, or be around this person, like you said, personality wise, right? Yep. I could look from a picture and tell or see, oh, this is what we're doing. This is how she dressing. This is what she at. This is how she promotes. And again, for me, that has a lot to do with, now I'm going to see your music. You feel me? Now I can see what your music sound like. And the music is dope. So once I heard the music, and we were supposed to link in Atlanta. You probably don't know, but me and management always supposed to be, we was always in contact. And there was a lot of shit that for me, I was like, I like to be around a new artist that really, really is on that focus type tip, like being real. I don't know what kind of team you have behind you, but as far as what I do know is that it's working the way it should be working as of right now. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, salute to management.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right. So okay. So you met her through, like social media. Just
social
like
media.
scrolling, right?
Yeah. Just like for me, again, I come across new artists all the time, and I don't want to sound like shallow, but this is that new age where if I come across your page and your page kind of don't even like, if I got to scroll through 8 and 10 pictures before I hear some music, and those pictures don't even catch my eye, then I'm probably going off your page before I even get a chance to hear your music. You feel me? And that's male, female, it could be whatever. I mean, again, we're in that age, we're in that stage of the industry where the image matters. So I might even I would contribute your page and your look to your followers also, because I might come across your page and just see your page, see what kind of person you are, male or female, right? And be like, oh, I like this person's page. If it's a layout, maybe it's the pictures, maybe what you posting, and I'm gonna click the follow button off rip, right? Because I like that. Then I might go to your music, or if you're a painter or artist or whatever, okay, when you do make movies, whatever, I go to your page and see your content. It might hate your content. It might just be like, I don't go, but I'm gonna stay on your page because I like the content you posting on your page. I like the content you posting on your Instagram, whether it be Twitter. You know, if you do vlogs, like you say you were starting the comedy thing. If I'm into comedy and I see one to come across on one of her comedy videos, I'm like, oh, well, I like her comedy. I listen to her music. I ain't like the music, but I'm still follow her. A follow is a follow. You know what I'm saying? A supporter is a supporter. You're going, and again, I tell my artists all the time, you're going to have those supporters, whether they like you for your, how you do your hair, how you look, whether your music, all of that. But a supporter is a supporter. You know what I'm saying? And if they're going to follow you, they're going to support you. They're going to come to your show. They're going to, listen, they're going to comment on your page. All that shit helps your interactions. It helps your insights. It helps you be more promoted on somebody else's. All that, again, it's unfortunate we kind of got to go through that in today because we was out in 42nd Street selling CDs for $5, $2. You know what I'm saying? So now I got to worry about my insights on my Instagram and how you promoting and what you're promoting and how you putting it up and all that type of shit. And you're doing a great job at that, shout out management again. So yeah, man. I would say that has a lot to contribute to how you are going to grow as an artist. And I also want to say it's dope that you said that the first thing, because most people be like, yo, what have you learned? What's changed? And she said, I learned something. Most people will be like, oh yeah, my music is dope now. I didn't change up this. I got new beats and all that. The first thing she said was I learned something, whatever it might have been throughout the years. And first thing is like, I learned XYZ. I learned something. That's dope. As a young artist, female, especially learning right now that you got to have tough skin. That shit it's imperative to know and to have that type of information and that type of vibe going into this, this industry, because it's brutal. It can get brutal.
Like you should want to learn. It's not something you just want to go into blindfolded.
I mean that's one thing that we always promote here on this show.
Facts.
Is to learn the business. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could put out 36 EPs, 56 albums. You know what I'm saying? Like singles, whatever. Anybody could do videos now. How many people could learn the business and really turn it into an occupation? You know what I'm saying? Like something that you gain a check from. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people could do that, So it's important for people to learn the business, and we always try to promote that as much as possible. I would like to backtrack a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You said you did a drill record in 2018. I don't believe I was listening to drill music in 2018. So
she said she was doing it before they was even doing it.
So I want to ask you, do you consider yourself a pioneer? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel like you help
for females?
Like, do you feel like you help bring that to the forefront?
Yeah.
In the city?
Especially in Brooklyn. Like,
okay. So let's talk about that. Like. How did you come across the beat? What was the song like? Like, let's get into the history. You here? We got time.
Yeah. So where I grew up, my neighborhood, boys was rapping. They just started rapping drill, and my neighborhood. I'm from Flatbush, so if y'all know the artist that was blowing up at that time, drill rappers.
Just bring the mic up a little bit.
So
we can hear you a little
few drill rappers that basically, I feel like started the drill, but they be going back and forth now who started the drill stuff, and I feel like everybody got their facts on who started it. I'm from Flatbush. I feel like, and just respectfully, I just feel like they started the drill in Brooklyn. That's just how I feel. But so being from Flatbush, like dudes was rapping like that. I was the first female to rap like that, and after I dropped that, like people was like, yo, you rapping like you coming off like you a nigga, like you rapping harder than some of these niggas. That's some of these men, sorry. And then that's when they noticed that. And I guess people who know me and know my music from back then, if they heard that, then they would know that I'm the first female. I feel like from New York to even rap like that, honestly, like, cause like even back then, I've been rapping for a minute now. I said I've been rapping for like 6 years. Like I've been making music like since I was 16.
Okay.
So I've been doing this. Like there wasn't even a whole bunch of other females rappers out. I'm gonna be real. I've been rapping for like that long to know who was out in my city and stuff, and who was
Right.
making noise or actually touching, and there was none of that going on. Like, I
So
promise.
can we pause right there for a second? Can we pause real quick? So you saying you feel like you the first? You saying like you feel you the first?
Yeah.
Were you the
back
type to do that research so you can have that
she was there
that on your resume? Were you doing your research, or you were just going or were you just going off of, you know what I'm saying, the spark that you got off of putting that song out?
So basically, it's like the person who was in Brooklyn doing drill music at that time, the biggest person, the biggest boy, he was the one who, like, cause you said he was the one who was telling me that my shit was fire, and yo, like, if you drop this and this, that, and the third. So it was already a big person telling me that, who I feel like started it all, right?
Right.
So once I'm getting confirmation from him, it's like, who else is out here doing it? Nobody was out there doing it, but I didn't personally go and do research. Like,
You just felt like, yeah, this is me. Like, I'm doing it.
yeah, especially in my city.
Right. Okay. No, that goes along with
And if you gonna-
confidence.
and if you
That
gonna-
goes with confidence.
And if you're gonna be outside, if you rapping, right, and you're gonna be outside, and you would have to know who you rapping around. So, like she said, she knew more of the guys that was doing it, and then picked it up. Now, I mean, as a rapper, if you're gonna be, you're gonna be outside, you would know. All right, well, there was another couple of other females that might have been around, but again, they weren't rapping like this, or they weren't rapping or putting out or having it like this. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's how I feel too. You know, when it's like we don't got to really do a lot of we know who outside, and even if you rap, and you're not getting it on like that enough to be outside or known, even if it was another female that might have been on some drill shit, if you wasn't outside like that for us to be talking about you, then
That's just it. You wasn't making no noise. And that's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you have that song available? Is it
That song
still
is
out?
on YouTube. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
that song is on YouTube.
Shout the song out. Let them know where they can find it.
What's the name of the song?
The song is Into That. That's
Into
my
That.
first song
Scott Banks,
dropped, which is
Epidemic.
Go
Can
find
we
it. Go
try
find
to
the nostalgic-
get that song? Can we? I
nostalgic.
want to hear that song. I want to hear what drill sounded like in 2018. You want to know why? I was actually introduced to drill in 2019, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Right before Pop Smoke passed away. You know, I honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. This is the dead ass truth.
Chicago is crazy.
This is the dead ass truth. I'm gonna say the truth live on the air.
My sister's a Chief Keef fan. I can't
listen to me. Like that type of drill music. Like I didn't even. I was invited to the Hot 97 offices. This is when Pop Smoke was putting out his first album, and I heard his album there because he played it. You know what I'm saying, for the heavy hitters. I was there. You know, a couple Hot 97 people, and I really didn't know about drill music, and there was a few DJs there like, yo, he's been bumping for a long time, like this album is gonna pop. And I heard the album, and I heard the songs and how, you know, he put it together, and I was like, oh, this drill, okay. And that's when I was introduced into drill music. I actually didn't know about it before
Chicago.
that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Chicago, I ain't gonna lie.
Going to sit here in front.
So what drill to me was Chicago, and again, it's the same shit. Like my sister, they even called her Sosa because she was playing real Chicago music, and I'm just like, yo, I don't even know how you came across this, because even when I was coming up, I didn't even like West Coast music. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even know how she even found some Chicago drill music and playing this shit throughout the crib. And I'm like, yo, what is this? You feel what I'm saying? Like, so for me, it got kind of different with that. And when I started hearing the same thing in New York, when I started hearing that sound, started coming to New York, I was like, all right, well, I could see what this is like, and I could see I was going to take over, and it did. And it's one of those things where people are talking like they're getting tired of it, and everybody's doing this and everybody's doing drill. Well, it's not nothing new. Like, that's what people do. People come in and people go and listen to what they like. People, follow the trend for a second and then get into their own type of bag.
I'm one of those. I'm one of those type of people. I did it with crunk music. I did it with down south music. I did it with all different types of music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hated that crunk
after
style.
people do it, and after it's dope, and after it's already been done, for me, it's just like, okay, this is here. they brought this out. This is dope. You know what I'm saying? It's here. It's not going nowhere. Cool. Where's the next big sound? Where's the next big flow? You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
that's just me as a DJ, as a fan of music and the culture. You know, I accept all different types of music that come in, but it's just like once people take it and run with it forever, it's just like, okay, how many of those type of records can you make? What else can you make out there? You know what I'm saying? That's just where I get to a point where it's like, what else do you got? Okay, you got that dope record. What other type of music can you make? You know what I'm saying?
Scott Banks, would you label yourself? What type of label would you put as an artist that you are? Hip hop, rap,
I'm
R&B?
versatile. So
Okay.
if they had
See?
a genre called versatile,
See,
that's
Trace
that would
hates
be-
that.
Shout out to DJ Camelo Heavy Hitters on the live. What's up?
Yeah.
He can't hate it. He just said
No. He hates versus. He likes labels. He likes for you to say. He likes for you to
but I
say
can't. So
that
you see
you're
what you
a
just
hip hop
said?
artist.
How you want an artist to be able to switch it up? You can't put a versatile artist in one range.
You
ever.
could label yourself if you're a rapper.
Mm-hmm.
A rapper could rap on anything,
Yeah.
right? A rapper could be on a drill song. A rapper could be on a reggae song, right?
Yeah.
So are you a rapper? Are you an R&B singer?
I'm an
Are you a
artist.
singer?
I'm an artist because
Okay.
I can write my own music, I can rap, and I can sing.
Okay.
So I'm an
You
artist.
take singing lessons and all that?
I don't take singing lessons.
Okay.
Is that does that make a singer?
No, she says
Oh,
she's a
okay.
singer, so
I
I
took
want to
singing
know if
lessons.
No, I'm just
if you-
asking if I don't.
I just want to know if you practice what you preach. Do you practice
is
being
there-
a singer?
Is there artists? Is there artists? Is there rapper
Echoes.
sessions you can take? Is why you can take rapper sessions?
I mean, there's a lot
I
of
don't know if
things
you can take a
do out
rapper
there.
session. Can you take a rapper session?
I
and
mean,
somebody can teach you how to rap.
You could
If you
take
gotta get
courses
taught
in
how to
certain
rap,
things.
I wonder if somebody can teach
You
me how
can't
to rap.
take you can't
Yo,
take
if
courses
somebody-
in certain things.
Listen, I'm just asking.
You can take writing classes, but
Right.
if you
But
ain't
you ain't-
born with it,
ain't got it.
I got a right to ask a question, right?
Yeah, nah.
Okay.
So you versatile rapper, versatile artist. You put out versatile music. You're gonna say you have across the board music. Are you on records? I've heard some of your records. Majority of them have been your rap records. Do you sing on some of your?
I do. I have a couple unreleased songs.
Okay.
Like singing.
Like actually singing. Like you can hit
Oh
notes.
my gosh.
Yeah, I could sing. Like,
Yo, what was the name of that record that you want me to pull off for YouTube?
What was the first record? What was the drill record?
oh, that one's into that.
Into that.
Into that.
I was like 16.
We love those. We love to get the nostalgic type feels. If we have time, we got some time, so we. Yeah, you know what I mean. So would you say that you have grown from that first into that record to now on the way you create? I know you say you've learned some things about the business and stuff like that, but just overall, is there a difference in now how you create?
Yeah. When I first started making music, I used to just write it, and then now I could go in the studio and just like freestyle.
Okay.
I can freestyle, like, and that's what I do. That's what I do. I go in the studio and I freestyle my songs.
She said it, not me.
I was gonna say.
Okay, she said it, not
I
me.
was gonna
Okay,
say.
all right.
Just in case.
So if we asked for a live freestyle today, would that be a possibility?
I freestyle my songs.
Her
so
song.
I create
Okay.
songs.
So she creates. So
freestyle my songs.
I mean, she can be back and
Freestyles
forth.
That artists come on here, majority of the time on any radio interviews already
It's written.
pre-written freestyle.
I told him that, but he wants.
I ain't gonna say it.
He
Why?
want
Like,
people.
rappers be capping.
Trace wants artists to come up here, and as he's rapping, he wants you to be like, "Oh yeah," and to fix your shirt that you got on is crazy.
So
and
there's-
Epidemic's
so
hat
you,
is like,
so you really sitting here telling me that there's no artist alive
not
that
at
can
all.
do that?
There's
Not at
freestyle
all.
rappers.
Okay.
There's a what? I know guys that can.
I don't even call it freestyles anymore. There's two different. There's off the top and then there's freestyle.
Off the top.
Off the top is just
She just
spitting
said
right
she
on the
doesn't
spot.
do that, so
and freestyling is free of style. That's what I'm going on by what Big Daddy Kane said. So off the top is really what we think freestyles are. But off the top is really
that's what you want.
Yeah,
So
you want
what
it
we
off
gonna-
the top.
We're gonna name the new section top of the year. So we talking about it, but
So-
off the top might be a little bit better.
It's
Because
just crazy.
freestyles
though.
are free of style.
Yeah, and it's just
You
crazy.
can write that shit.
But what's crazy about it is that when you're in the studio and you're spinning that, you're doing it off the top. You're catching it though. You're recording what you're saying, but that's off the top.
That's true, too.
Of my head, like
That's true, too.
Coming straight out after every
Live
sentence.
ideas.
But you can stop
That
it,
you
record
jot
it, go
down.
back.
Yeah,
You can
you
go
can
back and
stop
do
it,
that, and
edit
then
it,
edit and
fix
go
it.
back. So I mean, it's off the top in a sense. But if to keep going, and we got a beat on, you got to keep going. You can't stop. We got you pressured here.
Yeah, that's
you can't hit the
freestyle.
record.
That's like-
That's off the top where we kind of meaning. I did want to ask her really quick because we was talking. We had a whole topic on it, and as an artist, I did want to get her opinion on this versus battle. So please, you didn't get a chance to catch it. Okay, so cool. Damn.
I was gonna say something else,
but hold on.
I'm so upset. That's the only one I missed, and I'm just upset.
All right. So did you have somebody you was rooting for?
I just heard people talking about it, and I seen the comments.
No, I'm saying prior to when you heard there was going to be them two versus each other. Did you have somebody that you picked?
No.
Or were you a fan of any one of them? What? She's young. I know she. I'm just asking if she's a fan of them.
Of course, she's gonna pick Ja Rule.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like
how you know? Her mom said she knew every Fat Joe record.
I'm not gonna pick Ja Rule because I don't know every single Ja Rule record. I'm not gonna come here and lie.
That's what I'm saying. So she don't know every Ja Rule record.
I'm not gonna say I know every Fat Joe
And
record.
she know every
I feel
Fat Joe
maybe
record.
it's because my time, my age group. Some people.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to.
But I
That's
really
what I'm saying.
started knowing Fat Joe when Lean Back came on. That's why I was just telling her over there. I'm like, I know Lean Back, but I don't know. I don't know too many
I know Lean
others.
Back too. What about Ja records? Did you know any of Ja records?
Maybe I do. With Ashanti.
A couple with Shanti records, right? All right, cool. That's cool enough. That's valid enough.
Okay,
we're gonna keep it at that. We're gonna leave it at that.
What I really wanted to know is like you gotta feel like you're better at one genre than another. You gotta feel like, yo, I'm a better rapper than I am a singer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you did have to choose,
I would choose rap.
okay,
I would choose rap because singing, I was born with it, and singing I just always done my whole life, like just naturally, like. And then rapping is something I taught myself, and well, had experience because my mom used to rap growing up. But as far as in like writing music and teaching myself what type of music I like to make in rap and how I'm gonna attract people, I taught myself that stuff. So it was a good experience learning that, and I feel like that's my favorite.
I've listened to you, and a lot of times people say, "Oh, you know, this person sounds like this, or this person sounds like that." There's no person you kind of like sound like that. I couldn't say, "Oh, Scott Banks sound like so and so." So, who'd you listen to? Who
influences?
Made you, outside of the Brooklyn niggas that was drilling out the drill music back then, but like
first song that comes to mind that Scott Banks likes.
Old school, of course, classic. Yeah, something that you grew
One
up on.
song that you listen to forever.
Right. Biggie, Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a big jump from Biggie was dead, Nicki Minaj is shout out
No,
Biggie.
because the
RIP,
thing
my
about
nigga.
it is that I just said I started off singing, so I was a singer.
So who influenced you with singing? Who got you to like say, I want to? Oh, was you in there singing Beyonce TLC?
I know moms was playing the classics. Back
No,
in the day.
no,
What's
no.
up,
My
like-
mom was playing the classics. My father is an artist. My father is a legend.
Super. That's what's up.
So I've always been influenced by music. Like I used to go to church on Sundays and sing with my family.
Okay.
And yeah.
So you feel like it was handed down maybe through the mom and
It's in the
dad.
genes.
It was in the
I
genes. I
was
was born with it. And
Okay.
then like I went to school for it. Every school, like I went to gifted schools for it.
Wow.
You said people can't learn. You can learn. You can learn how
I
to
went
be
to
an
music
artist.
school too. I went to Toro. Shout out to
Oh
Toro.
no, I went to music.
I know y'all owe y'all some
school.
money.
I got accepted into music school. But
I
in
think we
music
all
school,
do.
we was learning like instruments and stuff. And I was
That's part of music.
Right.
Yeah, I was learning instruments, the cello. The
If you was
piano.
learning instruments, that means you was learning how to read music.
Yes,
which is
I
important.
was learning how to read music.
Okay.
Yes. So I know how to read the piano and stuff. I know
Dope.
how to read
Dope.
the piano still, which I'm proud
That's what's up.
Dope.
of. Cello.
Yeah. That's what's up.
Dope. All right, so we got that old school song, that first Sky Banks joint.
Yep.
Okay, let's get into it. This was her
Still
first.
downloading though.
Okay.
So what?
It's still downloading.
Oh, listen. What? She said it was 2000.
No, I want to get into it. I want to hear it. I want to
yeah.
hear it.
You want to hear what I was coming with in 2018 when the girls wasn't doing drill?
Nah,
that's what I want to hear.
Nah, I feel you.
We got time.
Yeah, we definitely got time.
Yeah, we got time. So right now you got a single out, 2 singles. What you got going on right now?
I got 2 singles out right now. One of them is named No Discussion. The other one is Get Guap. It's on all streaming platforms, and both of the videos are out on YouTube right now.
Okay.
So Get Guap is Get Money.
Mm-hmm.
And No Discussion is a drill song.
I haven't heard the word guap in a minute.
Get
It's an
Guap.
old school
It just
term.
came to my head because I was freestyling that song.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first sentence that came on my head.
So are these records drill records? Are they different? Like what?
So No Discussion is a drill record, and good. I mean, Get Guap is just like it's just an uppy song, like a hyper song, a Get Money song.
Okay. We got those records?
It's still downloading.
Okay, so can we get into the joints that she did send that we do
Yeah,
have?
I have those.
And then before the interview ends, we could probably play the old school
Right.
Sky Banks
Yeah,
joint.
we
Is
can
that
sit
cool
down.
with you?
We'll do that.
You sure? Management, you sure we can play the old school joint? Okay, all right, cool. All right, so let's get into these two joints back to back. We got Sky Banks
Want to
here.
introduce please. Introduce
your two
records.
joints. We're gonna get into both of them back to back, and when we come back, we're gonna give you feedback on both records. And before we leave, we're gonna hear that classic Sky Banks joint.
All right, so we got my two new records right now out on all streaming platforms. We got No Discussion, and we got Get Guap by me, Sky Banks, out right now on all streaming platforms.
All right, we live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. Let's get to it. DJ Epidemic, Sky Banks. Let's go.
Gang. Fuck the gang, bitch. I am my own gang, bitch. It's not coming. Bitch.
Why these bitches be acting like something they not, huh? Why these niggas be jacking, they smoking on niggas, they know they ain't shot. Like, bitch, I'm moving high like I'm fresh out the pot. Niggas be capping, they do it a lot. Bragging on bodies they know they ain't got. They need to stop. Like, look, I need my money, that's under discussion. It ain't love, baby, I was just lusty. Bitch, I'm my polo, don't think you should trust me. She moving high, she get turned to a duppy. Only big dogs, I don't fuck with no puppies. I don't know these niggas, I don't get too comfy. Ain't not going over, she try to confront me like... Yeah, and she sent me that Addy, I'm spinning for certain. I bet her reaction is different in person. Bitches be broken, they pockets be hurt. Niggas be causing shit work in a circuit. My nigga gangsta, he do not play about me. If you try to run up, then you could get hurt. If my nigga shooting, I'm shooting this yeah, we airing it out like we Indian dirt. I don't hate with states, they can't come on my turf. Switch up on me, you get put on a shirt. I hate these broke niggas, they get on my nerves. Like, yeah, where I'm from, this shit, they get wicked. Better hope that they don't get you slipping. They don't rap with they lips where they life is a gimmick. Just see what I do and they copy, they mimic. Up in that, and she think that I'm slipping. Only fuck with him if that nigga tricking. Only these fools, they gon' think that I'm cribbing. I fuck with the Crips, but don't get it twisted like. Yeah, I be with some styles and they all in they pro, so you know that they ready to kill. Feel my guys doing time every time that I say it, I swear I be getting a chill. I know some of them niggas, this shit getting real. Give a fuck what you jacking and fuck how you feel. Only nigga I trust is the one on the bill. Nigga come eat me up like a whole meal. Had the nigga trip, he ain't get the kill. Name already buzzing way before a deal. I'ma run it up till I touch a mill.
How the fuck a bitch make you wanna do a drill like?
Goofy niggas, goofy bitches like. Get your money up, not your funny up.
Don't just be talking for fun, nigga.
They acting like they outside, but they ain't really outside. Pow, pow, pow. Bitch. I got a order for all of your orders like. I got a Ruger for all of their Rugers like. Bitch. Rah. Big bang shit. What the fuck going on?
Stop it! Stop it! Calm down! Stop it! Stop it! Calm down!
Hey. The bass play.
Yeah, they wanna know what I do, how I get guap. Money was low, now I'm walking with big knots. Don't ask me no questions, you making my shit hot. Just know I be making movies, no TikTok. When I get rich, I'ma buy me some big rocks. They gon' call me icy. Spoil little bitch, yeah, they know that I'm pricey. I stay with a shooter, cause bitches don't like me. We giving shots, I ain't talking about Ivy. Stay taking trips, so it's too hard to find me. Always on point, so a bitch can't lie me. And if she do headshots, no ID. I just be getting that money, I stay to myself, and I stay out the way. But I'm so crazy, I tweak off for nothing. Better watch where you step, these ain't no J's. Cartier fake, yeah, they sit on my face. We ain't seeing the same, these ain't no race. And it's exotic inside of the blunt. We ain't smoking the same, this ain't no haze. Yeah, I was just broke, but that shit was a phase. Now I get paid just to get on the stage. Trap, fuck a minimum wage. Free all my brothers that's locked in the cage. Why this op? Tryna talk hot on my page. She is not. With the same shit face to face. On the block, my niggas be making them play. Ain't guap. Money come in different ways. Pretty and I got bars. I like diamonds and I like cars. Yeah. And I was born a star. Haters don't wanna see me go far. Yeah. They wanna know what I do, how I get guap. Money was low, now I'm walking with big knots. Don't ask me no questions, you making my shit hot. Just how I be making movies, no TikTok. When I get rich, I'ma buy me some big rocks. They gon' call me icy. Spoil a little bitch, yeah, they know that I'm pricey. I stay with a shooter, cause bitches don't like me. Bow, bow.
We are live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. You know what it is. 2 brand new Sky Bank joints. She is here. Shout out to Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Brooklyn is in the building, definitely. DJ Epidemic, what you thought about the records, man? Let's break down these 2 records. What's up?
Check. Yeah, I like the first one. The first one's pretty dope. I like that sample on it too. But a lot of Brooklyn, well, a lot of New York drill is very heavy sample bass records, like, so that's what I appreciate about the whole scene. I like that record. I'll spend that record. The second one I like, gave me that little TikTok feel that Erica Banks busted. So you know,
thank you.
It's pretty dope.
Okay, Prez, what's up? How you feel about the records?
All right, so like I said, I love all type of music. So that first sample was to hear that in a drill type of
crazy.
To hear that in a drill beat was crazy. I had to go over the app. I was like, yo, wait, is that the song that I
break it down?
Know? Is that the
break
song
it down.
Nah, that sample is it's like a pop. It's like a rock type.
It's somebody that I used to love.
Somebody I used to love. Yeah, but it's a very one of those type of records that it's not heavy in the Black community.
Like
I want to say that.
Basically.
Yeah,
like
so for them to have used that sample was heavy, but the way what she did to the record was even better because you don't give me that feel like you trying to do too much. you don't give me that feel like it's. I hear a lot of female artists, and this is one other thing that I came across your music that I did like was that when I did hear it, it wasn't like it's what you would call I was like kind of like street music, gangster music, but you don't give that gangster feel aura even when you rapping it. So you still sound like a female, you still sound like a girl. So I don't like hearing girls that sound like guys and they
too hard.
I do that purposely, so I'm happy for pointing that out because I try to make sure that I'm not sounding like a dude because I'm not a dude.
Right.
So I ain't gonna sit there and say a whole bunch of shit that a dude will do and I ain't gonna do it.
Right.
I'd rather say my brother gonna do it or something like I'll switch it up.
Right. But even in the tone, you got some girls that want to get that feeling across that like I will shoot you, I will run, I spin the block and really come down. It's like you can still say it, but you don't gotta really try to give me that gritty in the voice type of feel. When I listen to you, I want to hear, all right, damn, shorty going, So again, that record and the feel of the record was dope. And the second record felt like a little snippet. So I for me, I feel like as in a spot in a party, you could throw that on in a mix and let that shit spin and get the party still hype. For me, it's all about how I'm gonna feel outside when I'm outside type of when I listen to music. When I'm in the crib, I'm only listening to artists that I like. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm outside, I want to hear somebody make me feel like I'm outside. I'm in the party. I'm in the spot. So again, that record makes me feel like when I was just in here, like, oh, okay, yeah, I could rock this right here if I'm in the spot.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
Epidemic, can you do me a favor? Can you play the first 60 seconds of that first song again, if you don't mind? Sky Banks is in the building. You know what it is.
Shout out BK.
Brooklyn.
Let's go.
We just gonna bring it back one time.
Because it was heavy. Sample.
Gang. Fuck the gang, bitch. I am my own gang, bitch. It's not coming. Bitch.
Why these bitches be acting like something they not, huh? Why these niggas be jacking, they smoking on niggas, they know they ain't shot. Like, bitch, I'm moving hot like I'm fresh out the pot. Niggas be capping, they do it a lot. Bragging on bodies, they know they ain't got. They need to stop. Like, look, I need my money, that's under discussion. It ain't love, baby, I was just lusty. Bitch, I'm a polo, don't think you should trust me. She moving hot, she can turn to a dumpy. Only big dogs, I don't fuck with no puppy. I don't know these niggas, I don't get too comfy. Ain't not going over, she tryna confront me like. Yeah, and she sent me that Addy, I'm spinning for certain. I bet her reaction is different in person. Bitches be broken, they pockets be hurt. Niggas be cause they should work in a circus. My nigga gangsta, he do not play about me. If you try to run up, then you could get hurt. If my nigga shooting, I'm shooting this league. Yeah, we airing it out like we Indian dirt. I don't hate with states, they can't come on my turf. Switch up on me, you get put on a shirt. I hate this when niggas, they get on my nerves. Like, yeah, where I'm from, this shit, they get wicked. Better hope that they don't get you slipped. They don't rock with they lips where they life is a gimmick. You see what I do when they copy, they mimic. Up in that, and she thinking I'm.
Stop it, calm down.
One more time.
Gang. Fuck the gang, bitch. I am my own gang, bitch. It's not coming. Bitch.
Why these bitches be acting like something they not, huh? Why these niggas be jacking, they smoking on niggas, they know they ain't shot. Like, bitch, I'm moving hot like I'm fresh out the pot.
Yeah. All right. We just dissecting this right now. You know what it is. We live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com.
Yeah.
Sky Banks, if you don't know about me, I really try to break everything down. I listen to everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to say something's dope or something's whack. I'm going to break it down for you. You know what I'm saying? I haven't said this recently or in a long time. I feel like if you look at the past shows that we had, I've always said, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little tired of people putting together drill records. Like, I want to hear other things. Not that I dislike the drill records. I don't say that. You know, I play the songs. I'm just tired of hearing the same thing over and over again, the same flow, the same, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear different stuff. You feel me? I think you did a great job being creative and adding that sample. The only thing that I see as my opinion, me, just how I hear it, I think that you could have let the sample rock a little bit before going over it. That's just for the music lovers to hear the sample, like, oh, that's dope. All right. And then maybe do like a little echo, and then you know what I'm saying? Do your verses, and then maybe after your like a punchline or something, let the you know what I'm saying? Let the sample go off. That's just me, so I could hear the sample a little bit more. That's just me, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I think you did a great job adding that sample. That was really creative. That was really dope. So I tip my hat off to you on that one. You know what I'm saying? You didn't make it sound like a typical sounding drill record. I think you have bars. You understand what I'm saying? I heard your punchlines and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think you're really good at writing. You know what I'm saying? Keep on doing what you're doing. The second joint, I thought it was just a cool record. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? First one, I thought it was creative the way you did it. And if you could continue to do that and be creative like that on your music, you'll definitely stand out from everybody else who is putting out music like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think you're dope.
Thank you.
And I had to listen to it because I had to listen to the sample and how you went over it and certain things, you know what I'm saying, just for me.
Yeah.
But I think you're dope. You know what I'm saying? I would definitely like to hear other types of records that you may have in the stash, because I want to hear you in a different environment. You understand what I'm saying? Like I want to see how you do over an R&B record, a pop record, you know what I'm saying, the reggae record.
I would
you know
really
what I'm
love
saying?
to hear some real BX, you know, Biggie sample type record, some slow type of, because again,
I remixed a Biggie song.
Okay, yeah. I mean, even with the freestyles, I mean, even with that, like people, I think what we was talking about earlier, I think people look over that and stop doing those, which I encourage all artists to do at any point in time in their career. I don't give a shit when it is. You can go online, grab a beat, one of your favorite records, and write over that joint, and just, you know what I'm saying, put it out for the love of the music. Not even, you know, of course it's gonna be promo for you because you're an artist and it's gonna do what it do. But I mean, if you really love the music that you say you kind of grew up on, I encourage all artists, even artists that I work with, write over your favorite songs. You know what I'm saying? Go to your favorite song that you grew up on, that you was in the mirror, that you was getting ready for school with, whatever it might have been, something that's memorable for you, and write over that. What comes to it? Don't have to be the same record. But what's the feeling that comes to it? You feel me? What's the feeling that comes to you when you hear that record and you want to write over it now? I think that challenges you too as an artist, because you are now in that current space where this is the sound, and you, of course, you want to continue to grow. You want to skyrocket, so you want to be in that pocket with everybody else. But again, I tell people all the time, if I search you like I did, you YouTube, and I want to find something that's not the drill, which I've heard. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't have even reached out and been in touch as much as I have been for a while. That's what I was gonna say. I haven't heard too many drill even records from when I did hear the songs that I heard. But again, I think for Trace and other people, you want to still have those records, of course, because you need them. As much as we don't want, or you might not like them, or we tired of it. It's still necessity as if you're gonna make that, but drop one of those here and there, freestyles. Call them freestyles. They call them freestyles.
I gotta say this, right? For a person like yourself who says you're an artist and you create different stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna say something general and hopefully, you know what I'm saying, your management understands where I'm coming from as well too. Like, all I try to do is push artists who say they are artists to create. And the reason why I push artists to create is because there's a whole bunch of DJs in New York City, and you don't know what type of environment they're in. Not every DJ is in a party playing 50,000 drill records. Maybe there's a DJ out there who's top of the line and he's playing at brunches where he only play R&B and pop. Maybe he's just doing Caribbean music. Maybe he's just doing, alternative music and pop or EDM.
You want to be able to be in every DJ.
You gotta be able to touch every DJ, and you gotta be able to give every DJ a little something that he can rock in every situation. Like
it can even be with features too.
Right. As far as I go, DJ Epidemic, I know our careers. Like, we're not always in the same environment. There's times where I have to play
weddings.
You know what I'm saying? Not even weddings, but environments. Like, there be times where venues don't want me to play drill music at all. You know what I'm saying? There's certain venues that just want me to play R&B and funk. You understand what I'm saying? So as an artist who does create, you got to be able to say, all right, you can use this, but I got this for you. Bang. You know what I'm saying? And I'm able to take that.
Do you think that you are still able to take a Sky Banks drill record, she can, of course,
if I got the vocals, if I got the acapella, I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? She don't know what I do.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna do what I do.
Because a lot, I'm at these venues. I go to the EDMs. I go to the.
Ask Alexa. I done remixed her joints on the spot. Stop playing.
We know. But the thing is, I'm saying though, if we can do that, does that still take you out of that category where you're not that artist? You feel me? If I can still play a Sky Banks record, that could be a drill record. It's probably big in the drill community, but if I know that record, and if the people at my venue, of course, we're not even going. If I like funk, I could like jazz, right? If I like hip hop, I can like R&B. I can go different venues. If I hear a Sky Banks verse over a funk beat, because you only can play funk, is that not still a promotion for the artist itself?
Yeah,
like
it's a promotion.
So I mean, again, we have these type of situations. I mean, again, we don't have Meek Mill, making funk records. We don't have these guys, making every type of music. So again, I do encourage to be different, like you said. You're gonna be your artistry. Again, still know your boundaries, still know your limits, still know where you can go. Again, we had an artist here last week, and he was like, from Brooklyn, shout out Brooklyn too. He was like, yo, I can sing, but I sing in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like I go where I go. Again, if you're an artist, you know where your range is. You know where you can go. You know how you write, how your pen game is. You ain't going to try and do nothing too crazy. So again, be an artist. Make sure at all times you expand and you embrace your artistry. Don't box yourself in. Don't let anybody tell you can't do or you shouldn't do or you have to do something because you are a rapper or you are just, or you are female, so you shouldn't sound like this or you shouldn't rap like that. All that type of shit. Be an artist, embrace your artistry, and continue to make the music that feels good to you. You know what I'm saying? And if you can get that across to people, it's going to be people that's not going to like you either way.
Right.
It's going to be people that love it.
Right.
And then you're going to have that boundary. So continue to do that. You know what I mean?
Going back, well said. Going back to the first song, did you pick out that sample, or was that the sample that the producer?
The producer picked that sample out. I didn't pick that.
Did you know about that sample, or did you just think it sounded hot?
I just heard it and I was like, it's fire.
Did you do your research on it after?
The song, I know the song already.
Okay.
Before I heard it, so that's why when I heard that sample, I'm like, nah, this is crazy.
Shout out to the producer, man, for doing that. That was really creative.
Official and Ransom Beats.
They from Brooklyn too?
I think they from Brooklyn.
Okay.
They just be dropping their beats on YouTube.
Right. So
and a lot of the drill rappers just be tuning.
Can you send us a clean version of that song? I definitely want to play that on Heat 106.1 FM tomorrow.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And if it is registered, it will count towards your sound scan. You know what I'm saying? So
shout out Heat 106.
It is a real FM station. You know what I'm saying? Me and Epidemic will definitely jump on that. If you could send me a clean, edited radio version with no curses.
By tomorrow, I got you.
If you can, you know what I'm saying?
He's on every week, so if you can, but he's on every week, so we can get it. I definitely did want to ask you. Ep said the song is not downloaded, so for all the fans, all the supporters, and everybody that's tuned in, y'all gonna have to find Sky Banks into that record on YouTube.
How about this? We'll get the record, the picture that we take with her later, and we post on our page. We'll attach the audio to the picture. Is that cool?
I mean, if you want to put us,
I was gonna say now, don't put that song to the attachment to the picture.
I got the record now.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's listen to it. We got 5 minutes. Okay, play like 2 minutes of it. You want to introduce your 2018
We're gonna
song?
give Scott Banks. Go tell what the nostalgic feel was like 2018 for this record, man, when you first was in the studio.
So I was just at a point in my life where I was just hanging around gangsters.
Okay.
And just being in the hood every day and just being outside.
Yeah.
And so in this song I'm talking about things that go on in the hood,
right?
Especially where I grew up in, and just like everyday life stuff in the hood. So
There you
this
go.
next track is called Into That. Just get into it.
Scott Banks is here. You know what it is. We drinking Bel Air, Black Bottle Boys. I am here. Let's get to it. DJ Epidemic. We live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com.
This is a Fix Show exclusive.
Emerald of the Beat.
SK, another one. Yeah. Left. They know I'm bumming. Yeah. All that fun shit. Hey. Let's get it.
These niggas be jacking they rappers, but they really actors on tracks, don't be saying shit. We see them in person, we better for certain. My guys are the ones to be playing with. These niggas, they all on my body, they sound so pretty, but still I'm a gangster bitch. On the road taking money, shit straight out, I hit it like all of my niggas be getting rich. All that talk on the internet, try to play gang, but we not into that. On the book, y'all be sending shot, real like we been about, niggas not been about. My niggas is staying here, niggas, y'all hold it, we like it, we run it, we getting that. And no, you can't get it back, shots we be sending that, aiming with all of y'all heads at. We still with they friends that, walk in the party, they shit when we stepping at. See all of my niggas, and if you're not riding that, don't even mention that. They fighting, we dump it, got shot, but they bluffing and running, we aiming for something. In your city, we running, make dope, yeah, we running like dirty beats, see how we coming.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hit it 2018 in that one. I can hit it growth. I can hit it growth. Let me not say that. I can hit it growth from then to now. She harder than most of these chicks out here.
That was
Yeah,
a
that's
great
a fact.
job, man. I like how you put your words together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give you props on that.
I'm not big on drill. I told the last couple of artists that was here. We both. I mean, again, I didn't grow up on drill. I don't. That sound to me, it got very heavily saturated pretty quick, and so for me, especially when it comes to, I come from, like your management, like we know, like Big Pun, Nas,
like
Jay. So again, like that was like, so you get into these again. I'm in this type of lifestyle with this music shit, so I keep my ear open all the time. And when it first dropped, like I said, it dropped in my ear from a whole different state, you know what I'm saying, Chicago and shit, whatever. So we here now, and we got that drill sound, but you do a great job of mixing it, and not like a lot of the other female or male rappers that are out. I did want to ask, as an artist, because this was a question of last week, but real quick, do you believe in investing in, like, what's the part of investment in yourself as an artist do you believe in? Because some artists believe that they shouldn't pay to perform. They shouldn't, you should pay me. Or what's your view on your part of investment of your own career? What do you believe in?
So I feel like no matter who you are, if you're an upcoming artist, like in the beginning, when you're working towards something, you should be willing to invest anything you have to invest into, as far as in shows and stuff, like especially in the beginning.
Right.
If you ain't putting no name for yourself at all, then you should not just be expecting free shows or getting paid for shows. You didn't even put in the name for that.
You got to build a resume, right?
Yeah, you have to build a resume. It's not just something. It's not just a game where you could just come in and just feel like everybody knows me. So now I should be getting this certain respect. It don't work like that.
I feel you. Right.
I feel like it takes a couple years, however long, you got to put that work in. You may feel like you're even putting in a lot of work and you're still not. You got to put in more work to.
Got to earn a couple of medals out there. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So where people respect you, and then once they respect you as an artist because you proved your point, then you'll start seeing like, okay.
Then you can say what you gotta say, right?
Or how you feel.
Because you got this behind you, right?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I don't know what just happened.
Nah, that's what's up. Nah, I mean, I'm always gonna ask how the artists feel. There's a couple of artists that come up and they feel like, yo, you know, I don't have to pay for shows, or I shouldn't be paying for shows. I'm not paying for no interviews. You know, I'm not paying to go or do anything, or people got to pay me now to do whatever the case is. And you know, for me, it's a give and take. You know, if you know what you're worth, you can charge that, whether you have a resume behind you or not. But again, you know,
you can definitely try that.
Absolutely. So for me, again, that's very, you know, great that you have that mindset to know that, you know what, I'm an artist. I got to make sure that I'm putting out what I'm expecting to get back, at least right now.
Right.
So
we appreciate you being here.
Absolutely,
so
man.
We're running out of time.
Yes.
Please give out your shout outs.
Yes.
Let people know where they can find you.
Yes.
Let people know if you got something coming up this weekend and they could come check you if you do have something going on.
Or coming up soon.
Right.
Close out the year.
I have my name is Sky Banks. And y'all could go check out all my music on all streaming platforms at Sky Banks. Y'all could follow me on Instagram at Sky Banks Official, on Twitter at Sky Banks Official. And I just dropped 2 new singles again. It's called No Discussion and Get Guap. Go get in tune with those. I have shows coming up. As of right now, the dates aren't too.
Stay tuned. Lock in with her.
Just stay tuned with me. Just follow me on IG at Sky Banks Official so you could keep up with me and my upcoming songs that I'm dropping and tapes and everything. So,
So shout out to Sky Banks, man. I definitely
podcast.
I want us to keep an eye on you. We definitely,
That's
what? We want to invite you back before the year's up to see what Sky Banks is doing during the holidays. See if you're making, you know what I'm saying, Christmas album or something.
Invited to the
love that.
anniversary.
Yeah, we're gonna invite you to the 6-year anniversary of the Fix Show here on DTF Radio. It's gonna be 6 years in October.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We do it big.
We do
it
events.
big.
We do it big. So we definitely gonna invite you out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so you
yes,
can come
definitely.
network, do your thing. You feel me?
For sure.
So shout out to everybody who's been tuned in. You know what it is. We live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. Shout out to DJ Epidemic for the dope mix in the beginning. Shout out to my co-host Prez. He is back. Sky Banks, she's here. Go follow her at Sky Banks Official on Instagram. She'll show you love and follow you back when she get a chance. You know what I'm saying?
fact.
She be writing. She busy.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out to DTF Radio. Thanks for having me.
Right. You know what it is. We live on the Fix Show, DTFradio.com. DJ Trace, Black Bottle Boys, Prez, Epidemic. Shout out to Alexa. She in the background. We out of here. We see y'all next week.
Hey.